Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we are diving into one of the most fascinating and valuable coins in American numismatics, the 1988 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. If you've ever found a seemingly ordinary penny in your pocket, your change, or your coin collection, today's video might just change your life. That humble 1988 Lincoln cent, specifically the rare no-mint mark variety, has been causing waves in the collector community, with an astonishing current market value of $3 million. Yes, you heard that right, $3 million. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why this coin is so rare, what makes it so valuable, and how to identify it among the thousands of pennies minted that year. The 1988 Lincoln penny is part of the long-running series of 1-cent coins honoring President Abraham Lincoln. Since its introduction in 1909, the Lincoln cent has gone through multiple changes in composition, design, and minting variations. By 1988, the Lincoln cent was firmly established in the United States currency system, commonly made of a copper-plated zinc composition. The standard pennies were produced at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, and typically, coins from Philadelphia carry no mint mark, while coins from Denver carry a D mint mark. However, in 1988, something extraordinary happened. A tiny group of pennies was minted without the standard mint mark when they should have carried one, creating one of the rarest and most sought-after errors in modern numismatics. This rare error has become legendary. Collectors across the globe have been searching high and low for the 1988 no-mint mark penny because it represents a unique combination of rarity, history, and potential financial windfall. But to fully understand why this coin is so valuable, we need to go back to the production process of pennies in 1988. The United States Mint operates a highly precise and standardized process. Coins are struck from dies that imprint the design onto blank planchets, and each mint marks its coins to indicate their origin. A missing mint mark is not a trivial mistake. It usually results from a die error, a misalignment, or a rare oversight during the production run. These errors are exceptionally scarce, making each coin almost a once-in-a-lifetime find. The 1988 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is estimated to exist in extremely limited numbers. While exact figures are hard to confirm, expert numismatists agree that only a handful of these pennies have surfaced in private collections or at auctions. When a coin is this rare, its value is not just based on its metal content or face value, but rather on its collectability, historical significance, and demand among serious coin enthusiasts. A coin worth $3 million in today's market may seem unbelievable, but when you consider the rarity and the excitement it generates, it starts to make sense. Now, you may be wondering, how can someone identify a genuine 1988 no-mint mark Lincoln penny? First, it is important to know that visual inspection is only the beginning. Collectors look for specific characteristics, such as the absence of the D mint mark that should appear on pennies struck in Denver. However, confirming authenticity requires professional verification. Third-party grading services, like PCGS and NGC, play a critical role in authenticating rare coins. They examine the coin under magnification, analyze the die characteristics, and ensure that it is not a counterfeit or an altered coin. Once authenticated, these coins are graded for condition, ranging from uncirculated to higher mint state levels. Even minor wear can significantly affect the market value. The history of the Lincoln penny adds to its allure. Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, has been honored on the 1-cent coin for over a century, making it one of the longest-running designs in U.S. coinage history. Over the decades, collectors have chased rare variations, errors, and proof coins, creating a thriving market for Lincoln cents. The 1988 no-mint mark penny is a modern-day equivalent of those legendary rarities, combining historical respect for Lincoln with a contemporary minting anomaly. This coin is not just money, it is a piece of history, a symbol of American numismatic craftsmanship, and a dream for collectors everywhere. One of the most exciting aspects of the 1988 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is its investment potential. In recent years, rare coins have become a popular alternative investment. Unlike stocks or bonds, tangible collectibles like coins provide both aesthetic value and financial security. When a coin is as rare as this penny, its value tends to increase over time, especially as more collectors become aware of it and compete to acquire it. Imagine finding a coin in your pocket or your drawer that could be worth $3 million today. That's the kind of life-changing discovery that keeps collectors constantly checking their old coin rolls. Auctions and private sales of the 1988 no-mint mark Lincoln penny have made headlines around the world. Each time one surfaces, it triggers intense bidding wars, with wealthy collectors willing to pay extraordinary sums. Auction houses meticulously document the coin's provenance, condition, and authentication process. Some coins have even been part of estate sales or discovered in old coin collections that had been untouched for decades. Every sale adds to the legend and validates its incredible value. If you are a collector, understanding the subtle details that distinguish this coin from a common penny is essential. Look closely at the area where the mint mark would normally appear, check the weight, diameter, and composition of the coin, and compare it with authenticated examples. Be cautious, because the high value of this coin has unfortunately attracted counterfeiters and unscrupulous sellers. Always seek professional verification before considering a purchase, and never be tempted by deals that seem too good to be true. It is also worth noting that the 1988 no-mint mark penny has captured public imagination beyond the numismatic community. Stories of ordinary people discovering these pennies in their change, coin jars, or family collections have circulated widely online, fueling interest and excitement. Social media and collector forums have played a significant role in spreading awareness, making it easier for enthusiasts to learn about, discuss, and potentially acquire one of these remarkable coins. The rarity of the coin, combined with its cultural and historical significance, makes it more than just a monetary asset. It's a symbol of patience, attention to detail, and the thrill of discovery. For new collectors, this coin represents the ultimate prize, a target that inspires learning about coin grading, minting errors, and numismatic history. For seasoned collectors, it's a prestigious addition to an already impressive collection, cementing their status in the world of rare coins. Collectors are also drawn to the story behind each coin. The 1988 no-mint mark Lincoln penny tells a tale of the meticulous and sometimes imperfect processes of the U.S. Mint, of coins passing through countless hands before reaching collectors, and of the rarity that turns a small piece of copper-plated zinc into a multi-million-dollar treasure. It reminds us that history is often hidden in the everyday objects we take for granted. A simple penny, held in your hand, carries the story of over 100 years of American history, technology, and craftsmanship. For anyone looking to invest in coins, the 1988 no-mint mark Lincoln penny represents an ideal blend of scarcity, desirability, and potential appreciation. It's not just a collectible, it's a conversation piece, an investment vehicle, and a tangible connection to history. And with a current market value of $3 million, its financial impact cannot be overstated. Every time one of these coins changes hands, it sets new benchmarks for value and desirability, raising the profile of modern coin collecting and proving that even a single penny can hold immense worth. In conclusion, the 1988 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is more than just a rare coin. It is a phenomenon in the world of numismatics, a symbol of historical reverence, an investment opportunity, and a collector's ultimate prize. Its rarity, coupled with meticulous authentication, auction history, and public fascination, has created a coin that is as much a legend as it is a tangible asset. Whether you are a seasoned collector, a curious hobbyist, or someone who simply finds joy in the thrill of discovery, the 1988 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a coin worth knowing, seeking, and cherishing. If you happen to find one in your collection, it could change your life forever. This is a coin that proves sometimes incredible wealth can literally be found in the palm of your hand. Today, we are diving into one of the most fascinating and valuable coins in the world of coin collecting, the 1987 D-mint mark Lincoln penny. If you happen to have one of these in your collection, you could be holding a coin worth an astounding $1 million in today's market. While most pennies are considered everyday coins, this particular 1987 D Lincoln penny stands apart due to a combination of rarity, historical significance, and unique minting characteristics. The Lincoln penny, officially known as the Lincoln cent, has been in circulation since 1909, first introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the decades, the Lincoln cent has seen multiple design changes and mint variations, but the 1987 penny is special because of the extremely limited number of coins struck at the Denver Mint, and even more importantly, due to known errors and unique characteristics that make certain specimens extraordinarily rare. The D Mint mark indicates that this penny was minted in Denver, one of the main U.S. mints responsible for producing coins for general circulation. Most coins produced in 1987 are common, but a small number of 1987 pennies are considered ultra-rare because they possess minting anomalies or were part of special low-mintage batches. Collectors are always on the lookout for subtle differences such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, or unusual variations in the color and composition of the coin. The 1987 penny, in exceptional condition, especially in pristine mint state or uncirculated condition, has become the holy grail for Lincoln cent collectors. The current market value of one of these rare coins is estimated at around $1 million, but this valuation depends heavily on the coin's condition, rarity, and whether it has been professionally graded by a recognized coin grading service. To understand why the 1987 penny has become so valuable, it is important to explore its production history. In 1987, the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies, but only a small fraction of these were Denver Mint coins with specific anomalies that make them stand out. During the minting process, errors sometimes occur, resulting in coins that differ slightly from standard coins. These errors, while unintentional, are highly prized by collectors. Some of the known errors for the 1987 penny include doubled dies, where the letters or numbers appear to be doubled due to a misalignment of the die during production. Other errors include off-center strikes, where the coin's design is not perfectly aligned, and die cracks, which are small lines or fissures that appear due to stress in the die used to strike the coins. Even coins that do not have these errors but are in flawless mint condition, showing no wear and retaining their original luster, are considered extremely valuable because they are so rare. Another factor contributing to the value of the 1987 penny is the sheer number of collectors who actively seek rare Lincoln cents. Lincoln pennies are among the most popular coins in the United States, and their history makes them a symbol of American heritage. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins that are rare, in excellent condition, or possess unique features, driving up the market value of coins like the 1987 penny. Many collectors who specialize in Lincoln cents follow auction results closely, and every time a rare 1987 penny goes under the hammer, it often sells for record-breaking prices. The rarity of the coin is also enhanced by the fact that most pennies from this era were circulated and show signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. Finding a 1987 penny that has survived decades in pristine condition is exceedingly rare, making the few that exist highly sought after. One of the fascinating aspects of the 1987 penny is the story behind its discovery. Over the years, coin collectors have stumbled upon these rare pennies in circulation, in old coin rolls, or in collections that had been untouched for decades. Often, people do not realize the incredible value of the coin in their possession until they consult an expert or submit it for grading. Professional coin grading is an important step in establishing the value of a rare penny like the 1987 Grading involves a careful assessment of the coin's condition, luster, strike quality, and any imperfections or errors. Coins that receive a high grade from a reputable grading service, such as the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGC), can command significantly higher prices in the market. The grading scale typically ranges from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin with no visible flaws. Many of the 1987 pennies that have sold for extraordinary prices have been graded in the high 60s or even perfect 70s, reflecting their exceptional quality. Beyond its monetary value, the 1987 penny also holds immense historical and cultural significance. Abraham Lincoln, whose portrait appears on the obverse of the penny, is one of the most revered presidents in American history, known for leading the country through the Civil War and abolishing slavery. The Lincoln penny has been a fixture of American coinage for over a century, and coins like the 1987 connect collectors not only to financial value but also to American history and heritage. Many collectors view owning such a coin as both an investment and a connection to the past, a tangible piece of history that has survived through decades. The market for rare coins, including the 1987 penny, is driven by supply and demand. Because only a very limited number of these pennies exist in perfect condition, and because demand among collectors is extremely high, the value of the coin has skyrocketed over the years. Auction houses specializing in rare coins often advertise these pennies as once-in-a-lifetime opportunities, attracting serious collectors from around the world. When investing in a coin like the 1987 Lincoln penny, it is important to ensure authenticity. Counterfeit coins or altered coins exist in the market, and collectors must exercise caution. Professional verification, grading, and purchasing from reputable dealers are essential to protect the investment. Many collectors also take pride in displaying these coins in secure holders or cases that preserve the coin's condition and protect it from environmental factors such as humidity, scratches, or exposure to air. The 1987 penny has also inspired countless collectors to explore other rare Lincoln cents, as well as coins from other years and mints. The fascination with rare pennies is not just about the money, it is about the thrill of discovery, the appreciation of craftsmanship, and the connection to history. Collectors often enjoy researching mint records, studying die variations, and learning about the circumstances under which rare coins were produced. This deep knowledge adds an extra layer of value and satisfaction to the hobby. In conclusion, the 1987 mint mark Lincoln penny is one of the most sought-after and valuable coins in the world of numismatics. Its combination of rarity, condition, historical significance, and market demand has propelled its value to an estimated $1 million. Whether discovered in circulation, found in a forgotten collection, or purchased through an auction, owning this coin is a remarkable achievement for any collector. It represents not only a significant financial investment but also a connection to American history, craftsmanship, and the enduring appeal of the Lincoln cent. If you happen to have a 1987 penny in your possession, it is highly recommended to have it professionally graded and preserved, as it could very well be a once-in-a-lifetime treasure that holds incredible value in today's numismatic market. The story of the 1987 Lincoln penny reminds us that sometimes, everyday coins can hide extraordinary value, waiting to be discovered by those who take the time to look closely and appreciate their history. It is a reminder that in the world of coin collecting, knowledge, patience, and attention to detail can lead to life-changing discoveries, and the 1987 Lincoln penny stands as a shining example of this remarkable truth. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and valuable coins in American numismatics, the 1988 mint mark Lincoln penny. This is not just any penny. This particular coin has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike because of its rarity, unique characteristics, and its staggering current market value, which is estimated at around $4 million. Yes, you heard that right, $4 million for a single 1-cent coin. But what makes the 1988 Lincoln penny so extraordinary, and why has it reached this level of demand and value? Let's start from the beginning and take a detailed look at its history, production, and what sets it apart from the millions of other pennies minted over the years. The Lincoln cent, also commonly referred to as the Lincoln penny, has been a staple of American currency since 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin features the profile of President Abraham Lincoln, making it the first regular-issue American coin to depict a real person. The design quickly became iconic and has remained in circulation in one form or another for over a century. By the time we reached 1988, the Lincoln cent had undergone several minor design modifications, most notably the transition from the original wheat reverse to the Lincoln Memorial reverse in 1959, marking the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Now, focusing on the 1988 mint mark Lincoln penny, this coin was minted at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the small D mint mark located beneath the date on the obverse of the coin. During the late 1980s, the U.S. Mint was producing billions of pennies each year, and most of these coins were destined for everyday circulation. In 1988 alone, the Denver Mint struck hundreds of millions of Lincoln cents, making most of them common and relatively low in value. However, within this massive production, there are coins like the 1988 penny that stand out because of errors, die variations, or exceptional condition that have made them extremely rare. One key factor contributing to the immense value of the 1988 Lincoln penny is its condition. Most pennies in circulation experience significant wear and tear, which dramatically reduces their collectible value. Coins graded as mint state, particularly those graded at MS 65 or higher, are extremely rare for the 1988 cent. A pristine, uncirculated coin from this year can command astronomical prices, and when we find one that also has unique characteristics or errors, the value can reach millions. The 1988 penny we are discussing today is one of those rare examples, having survived in near-perfect condition for over 3 decades. Another contributing factor to its value is the presence of die errors. Coins minted in large quantities occasionally experience imperfections during the striking process. These imperfections, often referred to as mint errors, can include double dies, off-center strikes, repunched mint marks, or variations in the metal composition. Collectors often prize these errors because they are essentially one-of-a-kind occurrences, making each error coin a unique piece of history. The 1988 Lincoln penny has been noted by numismatists for its particular minting anomalies that are extremely difficult to replicate and incredibly rare to find in top-grade condition. To understand why this coin has achieved a market value of around $4 million, it is important to look at the broader context of the coin collecting world. Over the past few decades, rare coins have emerged not only as collectibles but also as serious investment vehicles. Wealthy collectors and investors are constantly on the lookout for coins that combine rarity, historical significance, and impeccable condition. The 1988 Lincoln penny fits this profile perfectly. It is historically significant as part of the Lincoln cent series, extremely rare in uncirculated condition, and any errors or unique characteristics only add to its investment appeal. The Lincoln penny series, particularly modern cents from the late 20th century, are often overlooked by casual collectors because of the sheer number of coins produced. This means that finding a high-grade specimen is exceptionally challenging, as most pennies from this era have been handled, circulated, or damaged over time. The 1988 penny stands out because it has not only survived but done so in a condition that is considered nearly flawless by grading standards. Professional coin graders examine coins using strict criteria, including luster, strike, surface marks, and overall eye appeal. Coins that achieve top grades are extremely rare, which explains why a coin like this can fetch millions at auction. It's also worth noting the historical significance of Lincoln himself in contributing to the coin's desirability. Abraham Lincoln remains one of the most revered presidents in U.S. history, and any coin bearing his likeness carries a symbolic weight that transcends its monetary value. Collectors are not just buying a piece of copper, they are purchasing a tangible connection to American history, to the presidency, and to the cultural significance of Lincoln's legacy. This combination of historical resonance and rarity creates an allure that can drive prices to extraordinary levels. Auctions for coins like the 1988 Lincoln penny are closely watched events in the numismatic community. When such a coin becomes available, whether through private sale or public auction, the bidding can become intense. Collectors from around the world recognize the opportunity to own a coin that is not only rare but also in pristine condition. This demand, coupled with limited supply, naturally drives the price upward. The fact that the market currently values this coin at around $4 million is a testament to its uniqueness and the fervor surrounding rare modern coins. Investors looking at coins like the 1988 Lincoln penny often consider it a hedge against economic uncertainty. Rare coins are tangible assets, resistant to inflation and economic downturns in ways that paper currency or stocks may not be. Over time, the market for rare coins has consistently appreciated, particularly for coins with both historical and numismatic significance. The 1988 penny is not just a collectible, it is a potential financial asset that could continue to increase in value over the coming years. collectors and numismatists also pay close attention to provenance, or the documented history of ownership of a coin. A coin with a well-documented provenance, including previous ownership by notable collectors or auction appearances, adds to its desirability and value. The 1988 Lincoln penny has been part of several high-profile collections, and each documented sale reinforces its authenticity and desirability. Buyers can be confident that they are investing in a genuine piece of history, which adds to the premium price it commands. For those wondering how to identify a potential 1988 Lincoln penny of high value, there are several things to look for. First, the mint mark, the D, should be carefully examined for any signs of doubling or anomalies. Next, the condition of the coin is paramount. Coins with sharp detail, full luster, and no signs of wear are the ones that attract serious attention. Finally, collectors should be aware of any known die errors from that year, as these can significantly increase the value. Working with professional coin grading services ensures that any potential investment is properly authenticated and accurately graded. The 1988 Lincoln penny also represents an interesting case study in the intersection of modern coinage and the rare coin market. Unlike older coins from the 19th or early 20th centuries, modern coins are often overlooked due to their relatively recent minting and large production numbers. However, as the decades pass, the coins that survive in perfect condition become increasingly scarce. This scarcity, combined with historical interest and potential minting errors, creates a perfect storm for extremely high-value coins like the 1988 Lincoln penny. In conclusion, the 1988 mint mark Lincoln penny is an extraordinary coin that stands as a testament to the intersection of history, artistry, and investment potential. Its staggering value of $4 million is not arbitrary. It reflects a combination of rarity, condition, historical significance, and market demand. For collectors, this coin represents a chance to own a piece of American history in its purest and most pristine form. For investors, it offers an opportunity to hold a tangible asset with proven long-term value appreciation. Whether you are a numismatist, a history enthusiast, or an investor, the 1988 Lincoln penny is a coin that commands attention and admiration. So the next time you come across a Lincoln penny, take a closer look. Among the millions of ordinary coins, there could be a rare gem waiting to be discovered, a coin that could change the course of a collector's or investor's life forever. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most intriguing and valuable coins in American numismatics, the 1994 mint mark Lincoln penny. At first glance, it may appear as just another penny from your everyday change, but collectors and investors know that this coin carries exceptional value, with a current market price around $39,908. In this video, we will explore its fascinating history, why it is so rare, what collectors look for, and how you can identify an authentic piece that could be worth a small fortune. We will also discuss grading, preservation, and how market trends have made this coin a sought-after gem in the world of coin collecting. The Lincoln penny, also known as the Lincoln cent, has been a staple of American currency for over a century, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The design was created by Victor David Brenner and has undergone several subtle changes over the decades, but the essential portrait of Lincoln on the obverse has remained. The reverse design has changed more significantly, from the original wheat ears design to the Lincoln Memorial in 1959, and then later to the Union Shield design in 2010. The 1994 penny, of course, features the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, which was the standard design from 1959 to 2008. While billions of pennies were minted during this period, a few specific mint marks and production anomalies have caused certain coins to become extremely valuable. The 1994 mint mark penny is a fascinating example. The D indicates that it was minted at the Denver Mint. Although millions of pennies were produced in 1994, the coins that reach exceptionally high value, such as those approaching $40,000, are typically those with perfect minting, exceptional preservation, and sometimes slight errors that make them stand out. Collectors highly prize coins that are graded at the top of the Sheldon scale, with a grade of MS 65, MS 66, or even MS67, meaning the coin is in mint state and essentially flawless to the naked eye. One major factor contributing to the value of the 1994 Lincoln penny is its scarcity in top condition. While circulation pennies inevitably develop scratches, dings, and discoloration, coins that were carefully stored since their minting have survived with their original luster intact. These coins often come from special collector sets or were simply overlooked by collectors and hoarders who did not realize their significance at the time. Coins that exhibit exceptional qualities such as full strike, sharp details on Lincoln's profile, and perfectly defined lettering are often graded and authenticated by professional services like PCGS or NGC, which further adds to their market value. The history of the 1994 penny also ties into a fascinating period in American coin production. During the early 1990s, the U.S. Mint was producing massive quantities of pennies due to increased demand from vending machines and general circulation needs. Despite the high mintage numbers, the number of coins that have survived in pristine condition is relatively low. This creates a supply-demand imbalance, which is one of the primary reasons why this coin can reach such astronomical prices. The fact that we are talking about a coin that was less than 30 years old and yet can command tens of thousands of dollars is a testament to the meticulous nature of coin collecting and the appreciation of rare and flawless examples. Collectors looking for the 1994 Lincoln penny often focus on specific features. The details of Lincoln's hair, the sharpness of the word Liberty, the date, and the quality of the mint mark are all scrutinized. Any minor imperfection can drastically affect the value, which is why professional grading is crucial. Coins that exhibit even minute wear, scratches, or discoloration may be worth only a fraction of the high-end market value. On the other hand, coins that are certified as MS66 or MS67 can fetch prices upwards of $39,000, depending on demand at the time of sale. It's important to understand the grading system, as it plays a critical role in determining a coin's value. The Sheldon scale ranges from 1 to 70, with 70 representing a perfect coin without any flaws. Most circulated pennies fall below MS60, meaning they have noticeable wear and lack the crispness that collectors desire. Coins in the MS65 to MS67 range are extremely rare for circulation-era coins like the 1994 Lincoln penny. The market for these coins is driven by investors who treat them as both collectibles and financial assets, similar to gold or silver coins. Another interesting factor that can affect the value of the 1994 Lincoln penny is the presence of errors. While this coin is generally prized for its flawless production, any unusual anomalies during minting, such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks, can make the coin even more valuable. Historically, pennies with minor errors from the Lincoln Memorial series have sometimes sold for multiples of their typical market value. Even subtle variations in the die or production process can attract collectors willing to pay top dollar. The investment potential of the 1994 Lincoln penny has been demonstrated over the years. Coins that were bought decades ago for a few cents or dollars have skyrocketed in value as the market for rare coins has expanded. Today, a coin in top condition could serve as both a collector's treasure and a significant financial asset. The allure of owning a coin worth tens of thousands of dollars is not just in its monetary value, but also in the prestige of owning a piece of American history that few people in the world can possess. When purchasing a 1994 Lincoln penny, it is essential to be cautious. The market is filled with coins that are misrepresented or improperly graded. Always seek coins that are certified by reputable grading services. Additionally, understand the coin's provenance if possible, including where it was sourced and its history of ownership. Coins with documented histories often command higher prices because buyers have confidence in their authenticity. Collectors often debate whether to buy raw coins or graded coins. Raw coins, which have not been professionally graded, may offer potential for higher profits if they are subsequently submitted to grading services and receive high grades. However, this comes with risks, as coins may not always receive the grade expected, and the grading process can be expensive. Graded coins offer immediate assurance of quality and marketability, often simplifying sales and providing buyers with peace of mind. Another aspect of the 1994 Lincoln penny that fascinates collectors is the condition of its copper surface. Pennies from this era were primarily made of zinc with a thin copper plating. The preservation of the copper color, the luster of the original minting, and the absence of oxidation are critical in assessing value. Coins that have been properly stored in controlled environments, away from moisture and air, are often the ones that reach these remarkable market prices. Over time, the market for coins like the 1994 Lincoln penny has grown beyond just collectors. Investors, treasure hunters, and even ordinary people who stumble upon a well-preserved penny and change are increasingly aware of the potential hidden value in everyday coins. Stories of people discovering pennies worth tens of thousands of dollars often circulate in numismatic communities, creating excitement and driving interest in coins that might otherwise be overlooked. In summary, the 1994 Mint Mark Lincoln penny is a modern treasure in the world of numismatics. Its combination of high-grade preservation, limited availability in mint state, and potential error variations make it a coin that commands attention. Collectors must carefully evaluate the coin's grade, condition, and authenticity, while investors consider its potential as a financial asset. The remarkable market value, reaching nearly $40,000, reflects both its scarcity and the enduring fascination with American coinage. Owning a 1994 Lincoln penny is not just about monetary value, it is about connecting with history, understanding the artistry of coin minting, and participating in a community of passionate collectors who recognize the significance of preserving such items. As the market for rare coins continues to evolve, coins like this one are likely to remain highly sought after, ensuring their place in collections and portfolios for decades to come. Whether you are a seasoned collector, an investor, or someone who simply enjoys discovering hidden treasures, the 1994 Lincoln penny represents an extraordinary opportunity. Its rarity, history, and pristine condition make it a remarkable piece of numismatic history, and one that will continue to fascinate generations of collectors and enthusiasts.